and I am so excited to be doing this video. This is the first video that I've done since I've had Wheat Bun, aka Trip, aka Third, Mr. William Clarence Williamson III. He is indeed here, and this video could not happen if it wasn't for him. I am going to be showing you all how to encapsulate your placenta. Yes, you heard right, encapsulate your placenta. Now, I came across this method to help with overall postpartum wellness from some ladies that I interact with online. I want to give a shout out to Mindy McNabb, who is studying to be a midwife. Her and I have had lengthy discussions about the process of placenta encapsulation, the different methods that people use in order to preserve their placenta so that they can help with a number of things after they have their baby. So, placenta encapsulation, what is it? It's basically turning your placenta, where your baby was, into pills so that you can take them to help with postpartum depression, to help with your breast milk supply. It helps to ensure that you don't become anemic. It does help with iron deficiency, and there are just a number of other anecdotal and research-based evidence that goes into using your placenta after you have your baby. It is an alternative method that a lot of midwives and doulas recommend if you don't want to use conventional medicine like antidepressants and things of that nature, because of course everything that you intake, especially when you're breastfeeding, goes into your breast milk. So this is one way to ensure that you are doing what you need to do to help support your wellness after you have your baby. So your placenta, I'm gonna show you not your placenta, my placenta. But I had to sign a release at Shands Hospital, and they let me have my placenta. It looks like a big liver, basically. This is where the umbilical cord was. I cut that off because you don't steam the umbilical cord, which we'll see in a few minutes. But this is where the umbilical cord was. So this is where your baby was, or my baby was. And then this is the membrane that was around it. This is probably about a pound. Maybe. It is slimy. Somebody asked me if it was like cleaning chitlins. I've never cleaned chitlins, but I would imagine the process is somewhat the same. All I did was rinse this under cold water to clean it, to make sure like the blood clots and stuff were gone, because you don't want to dehydrate your blood clots. That's just, well, I can't say that's nasty because somebody's looking at this like, girl, you nasty. But anyways, I'm happy ever. So this is a membrane that wraps around it. Ooh, and it is squiggly. Now there is one method of encapsulating your placenta. It's called the raw method. So basically once you clean it, you would then just slice it very thinly and put it on a food dehydrator, or you can put it in your oven on like 160, 175 for approximately 12 hours and dehydrate it. That method retains most of the nutrients and enzymes in your placenta, and that is the most whole procedure to encapsulate your placenta. I am doing the traditional Chinese method, and that requires lemon, ginger, and chili. Any type of either jalapeno pepper or some type of spicy pepper, and that's to help preserve it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to move my placenta over here, and I am going to, uh-oh, Lord Jesus, I got it upside down. I know y'all are probably like, I can't believe this child doing this. Oh, believe it, saints. Alrighty. Almost like a piece of what's that cut of meat, babe? that you should braise, or it's tough. You can't just put it on a
like a shank,
I guess.
Or a roast or something.
Some kind of roll. I can't remember the.
It looked like a prime rib, but I
know,
it
don't. You just messed up a whole bunch of people anniversary plans talking about this look like
it does.
prime rib.
Stuffed prime rib.
All I'm doing right now is I am taking ginger slices, lemon slices, and I'm going to take some of these jalapeno peppers. And this is a way that in the traditional Chinese method, it's said to provide balance, to balance the chi of the placenta. And it ensures it's also a natural way to preserve the placenta. Okay, so now that is stuffed. In here, I have already placed about 4 cups of water, and the water, this is a steamer. The water also has chili pepper, the jalapeno pepper, the ginger, and the lemon. And if my husband could do me a favor and pick that up for me, take the top of that off. And we're going to steam this on both sides for approximately 15 minutes. Yeah, and show them what's already in there. That's the lemon, the ginger is at the very bottom, it's sank, and the jalapeno peppers in the water. And we're going to put this on top.
Ooh. Do it quick. Do it quick. Make it quick.
Yeah. Alrighty. So that's going to stay in there for about 15 minutes, and then I'm going to flip it over. And if you could put the top back on for me. I wanted to show you all, this is the umbilical cord, pieces of the umbilical cord. That's the part that he cut off when the baby came out. And then this was the original length. So
they wouldn't let me use my own knife, so I had to use one of the
ain't that something?
scissors and stuff. So I tried. It's all right though.
Yeah, no, y'all. He pulled out his knife and said I could cut it with my knife. Sir, please sit down somewhere. Ugh. But you don't steam. You don't steam the umbilical cord. You just dehydrate that. Okay. So we're gonna let that cook for 15 minutes, and then we will come back. I'll flip it over, and when I come back, you will see it'll be, it'll be brown in color, and you'll see me chop it up, cut into slices, and we'll go on with the second portion of preparing our placenta for encapsulation. Be right back. All right, everybody, so we're back, and the placenta has been steamed on both sides. I didn't bleed it out. Some people will tell you to bleed it out while you're doing it, and others say just cut it and let it dehydrate. But this is the placenta. It has shrank. I would probably say significantly, probably about 30%. Definitely not by half. So maybe about 20 to 30% it shrinks once you steam it. So I'm going to remove
cut me a piece.
Yeah. Listen, even I'm not on that level. I'm just gonna throw the chili peppers and the lemon and stuff back up here because.
Girl, let me get some of your placenta.
Hey, girl. That's the new pickup line for 2014. Let me get some of that placenta.
Girl, let me get some of that placenta.
So look, it's okay if you're pregnant and you go to the club. It's all right. Because somebody might want to notice your placenta, I guess.
So nasty.
Wow. So I'm just going to poke it some more to maybe get some of the blood out. Again, you don't have to bleed it because some people do the raw method anyway to bleed, to preserving their placenta. So I'm going to begin cutting, and you're going to want to cut this as thinly as possible. Y'all, I feel like I'm cutting, like carving like a steak for real. I really don't know what to say about this process. I was thinking about doing it, offering it locally, but I have since rethought that. It's just very, very personal. It's just very personal. So you're going to dehydrate the membrane and everything. Everything gets dehydrated. This is really like a prime rib. Will wasn't lying when he said it looked like prime rib. It's like carving prime rib, but it also has like the texture of liver. And just as a suggestion, you want to try to get it as thinly as possible. This is a steak knife, and that's why I'm using it. But you want to try to get it as uniform as possible, and you want to try to cut it as thinly as possible, because that really helps with dehydration, making sure everything gets dehydrated properly. And I hate the, I don't want to weird anybody out, but it's like incredibly like tender. That's not the word you would use for placenta, I don't think. But I mean, it's. I'm cutting placenta. So I'm going to get this cut. We're going to finish cutting this, and then I'll arrange it, and we'll come back and I'll arrange it, and then I'll discuss some other ways. I'll put it in the oven. Then we're going to discuss some other ways that if you're interested in using your placenta as a supplement for postpartum wellness. We'll discuss some other ways, some other things you can do once you grind up the placenta. And welcome back to the mixing station. It is the next day, and I have here my dehydrated placenta. It did take a little bit longer than 12 hours to get the placenta to dehydrate. When I took it out after 12 hours, there was still some red on the other side when I flipped it over, so that let me know that it wasn't completely dry. You want to get as much moisture out as possible so that they last, as long as possible. So, I'm just going to use this Farberware like smoothie maker to pulverize the dry placenta. So because it is kind of tough and it's still, I'm not going to say chewy, but remember the texture of this is like liver. So it's not going to necessarily be, all of it is not going to be crispy. Some pieces will just snap in half. But like this one right here, it kind of like peels apart. But I would recommend breaking it into pieces because that makes it easier for you to pulverize. I don't want too many. Alrighty. I'm just going to put this cap back on. And you're going to need to give this a couple of, well, more than a couple, quite a few pulses in order for it to chop because it is completely dry. Okay, so we have this on here and we're going to pulse. This is very loud. Lord, is it smoking Jesus? Come here.
It might be just the dust from the placenta, baby.
Is it the dust? Yeah. Child, let me know. Babe, I think it's... Child, this smoke. I think it's a little bit of both.
That's just the dust from the placenta, baby.
Okay. That's what you said, child. That's smoke. Anyway, I'm glad I did do a little bit of this beforehand. I do have some. Listen.
You done sit down to glory, baby? God dang, man. You hard on some equipment.
This is like the circle of life.
Are you sure that's smoke?
Placenta gives life, and I'm done killed this smoothie maker thing. I think so. Oh, because a piece of it is stuck in the blade.
Oh, see, okay, so it's not turning. That's what.
Mm-hmm. Well, listen, let's put this over here.
Hang on.
Let's put this over here. Is it on this? Listen, this is live TV. It don't matter because he got to edit it. We not editing. This is how we do on the Quas Cafe. We keeps it real. I can't stand when people put S at the end of stuff, babe. Red Lobsters, mines. And people be real proper with it too.
Here we go.
There ain't no there we go.
No more smoke though.
We gonna do the food we gonna need to do the food processor. Cause it keep getting stuck.
Wait, that's not what I bought.
Mm-mm.
So why did I buy the other thing if you're not using it on the show?
Because we got to use that for another video. So anyway, look y'all, I done pulverized some of the placenta here. I'm gonna let that cool off. I pulverized some of the placenta here. So now all you have to do is once you get it pulverized down, you take your gel caps. Now this is a 000 gel cap, okay? So whenever you're making your own herbal supplements, each 0, let me show you the package here, each 0 represents 400 milligrams. So essentially this pill is equal to 1,200 milligrams of whatever you put in it. So this is going to be a 1,200 milligram placenta capsule. And it pops off. And you just take your handy dandy scooper, and you just fill it. And then the top goes on just like this. And there you have a placenta pill. Okay? So I'm going to store these in an old vitamin jar. I'll keep them in the refrigerator. Yesterday, I touched briefly on the different things that you can actually do with the powders. Some people will keep this powder and add it to their daily breakfast smoothie. Some will fill a jar up, pack a jar, and then add vodka and let it steep to make a medicinal tincture. You can do that as well. I'm choosing to do the pill form because it's easiest, and I just, you know, I'm all about using placenta for postpartum wellness, but I'm just not there where I can like actually eat it on that level. So pill form and some water, I'm good. Haven't made it there yet with adding it to different things. This is the whole process. I was very intrigued by it, and I thought maybe that this would be a better route for me because I am breastfeeding / pumping for a trip, and I just wanted to be as natural as possible. So if you have any questions about this process or any of our other videos, be sure to drop us a line at quascafe@gmail.com. You can inbox us at Quas Cafe on our Quas Cafe page on Facebook. Listen, this has been a very great learning experience, but I done sent the little mixer thing to Glory. But I don't know what we're going to do about this.
Just try, you know, it'll work.
It'll work.
Yeah, it'll be all right.
I got to unclog it again. But anyway, so thank you all for watching. You see the baby monitor here because this is for Puka. He's in there in his little swing right quick. So, yeah. So, hey, this is placenta encapsulation. Give us a call. No, don't call us. Email us. Well, if you got our number, you can call us. You can ask us for it. We'll call you back. Some people got our number. But anyway, so hey, it's good to be back in front of you all. My next video, I am doing a natural hair grease. So that'll come a couple of days after this is posted. And stay tuned because I have a very exciting announcement to make. Product that we will be offering. So stay tuned. Thanks. Bye.